Initially, this puzzle looks like a complicated one, but this is a simple puzzle if you know the logic. Here is the correct way to approach. The logic is make two groups with equal number of coins. Now flip all the coins in one of the group. Flipping means turn coin head to tail and tail to head. And this will do the magic. I will explain how this will work with a couple of examples. Let's take an example. So initially there are 5 heads and 5 tails. So suppose if you divide it in two groups, there are multiple possibilities. I will consider two possibilities where the logic holds valid. In case 1, assume that group P1 has coins with 2 heads and 3 tails, and in group 2 has coins with 3 heads and 2 tails. Now P1 will be flipped. After flipping, P1 has 2 tails and 3 heads. Now we can clearly see that number of heads in group 1 is equal to number of heads in group 2. So in this example, I have selected group 1 to flip, but you can choose any group to flip, still we can achieve the result. Let's consider another case. In this case, assume that group P1 has coins with 1 head and 4 tails, and group P2 has coins with 4 heads and 1 tail. Now when P1 is flipped, we can see that number of heads in group 1 is equal to number of heads in group 2. In this way, we can make sure that the number of heads is equal in both groups logically using these simple steps. There is one more important condition that you should know. There is only one case which will not guarantee the number of heads is equal in both groups. That is, when number of heads in any of the group is 5 and if you choose the same group to flip. In this scenario, all coins in both groups have tails up, which is not expected output.